we've got a good AFC matchup in store between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Houston Texans. The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. From just inside the 20, a short kick. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll run it for the first time with Dameon Pierce.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Foles. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away. And this one will be touchdown inside the 40-yard line. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Solid running there. And, CD, we hear so much about what it takes to win in the playoffs. Most people like to include having a strong running game in their assessment. And with this man in the backfield, this group has a strong running game without a doubt.
Oh, I absolutely agree with you there because in terms of yardage, he's a top 5 running back in the league. And in terms of impact on a game, nobody better than him. And he's carrying the ball consistently.
As usual, mark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Herbert wants to throw it on 3rd and 1. For Keenan Allen, that's complete.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down.
This will go to Henry out wide. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Herbert. His throw complete right side to the tight end Parham. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Back to throw here, Herbert. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 25-yard line. This time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
Henry again on second down.
3 yards on the pickup there, and they've got it back to 3 and 10.
That makes sense because they can throw the ball in this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing shotgun. That's nice play by them defensively.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on third. Now it's Herbert. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown.
Donald Parham.
25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Chargers will strike first here in this wild card matchup.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
A short kick taken at the 18. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and out.
And now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Foles. This is complete to Hawkins. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. Now Foles. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago, so a 3 and out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the first down.
Foles. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan.
Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
On first down, it's Herbert. Pushes past him. It's caught on the right side. Williams. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second and 6 with the ball on the 7. Henry up the middle. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half. And I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
The Chargers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Hopkins' kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
From just inside the 20, a short kick. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first. First and 10, it's Pierce. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. So they go pass, now they go run, and 2 plays resulting in really nice pickups.
Certainly sounds like a 50-50 deal, doesn't it? Sounds like great balance. Well, you know what all those coaches have told us over the years, Brandon, that balance is? It means doing what you want to, when you want to. That play calling is working very well for them right now.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
8 and 4. Let go. Sound go.
On 2nd down, here's Pierce. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
The vision he displayed on that play because he saw there was a way that could probably break up a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
Pierce will try to pick it up. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. They get 5 out of that one, and there goes the chains. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Sebastian Joseph Day in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. He'll look to throw. And he's got Jordan complete right side. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end, Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Now back to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown. Nico Collins. A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Texans have got it back to within a score.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Charger drive about to get going. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. On second down, here's Henry. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Again, it's Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Let's see if they do it anyway. Two minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And looking at Houston defensively, they've got a dime set. 6 DBs on third. Herbert off of play action. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. Providing a little danger back-to-back sacks. And now they're starting at 4th and 9. 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to put it away. Returnable here from the 38. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
That's what we do!
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something, because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Foles. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's letting it fly for Cooks. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. CD, he tried to kind of lob that one in there. It looked pretty going through the air. The problem was it was in the air a little bit too long.
Yeah, and that's a tough one, because for that type of a route and what he tried to do and needed to do, he had to put a little air under it, and the defender was actually able to take advantage of it because it hung up there just long enough for him to get there and take it away.
The Charger drive about to get going. After the turnover, here's Herbert. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison.
The Texans are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching the bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to...
He's got a man, complete.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it here with just over 40 ticks to go in this first half. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Back to throw here. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his ball. The offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with a little over 4 seconds to go in the first half of play.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that snap is a his defense after the play he just made. Possession game, and his hand kept it exactly there.
The incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And he rifles one incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Hawkins.
Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we're at halftime in this AFC wildcard matchup as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game.
Taken at the goal line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And they've been the better of the 2 teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space. It turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Running from the gun with Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It's rare when
space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
And we tend to give those running backs that are slashers a lot of credit, but how about guys who are maulers? Because that's who you want in short yardage situations, and we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill running. On 1st and 10, Herbert. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this is caught. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can...
And this throw will be intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Texans are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Well, I saw the pressure coming out, and that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Throwing to start the drive, but that went incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
On 2nd and 10, Foles. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And that is incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Cover 5-3. Cover 13.
Here's Foles. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away, and it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
Here's Hardman to return.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack.
Well, at least it wasn't a turnover like the last drive. You'd think they'd make an adjustment and be ready to make up for that turnover. Instead, just another big play for the defense on that snap.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Back-to-back sacks on this place in a frenzy as they line up again, 3rd and long now. Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive. They couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. I have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Defense can't stop you.
He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight.
Hardman on the return.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Tackled by Jonathan Grenard.
One quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. This is the...
Coming up on 2nd and 7. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him. And they bring him to the ground. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Texans scoop it. And his guys are going to get the football.
That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. 63 yards. And the Texans have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And this a very important drive leading in the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here 1st down. Finding space at the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. Rashawn Slater, 1st-round pick in 2021, guilty there. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Here's Herbert. He's got Allen. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a 1st down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2.
Herbert back to the air. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the Texans are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, Foles. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
The offense on third down tonight, they've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 8. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And this kick will be touchdown as they spot it inside the 45-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes this up to the 47.
Yeah, exactly right. It's still within possession, so they can't just sit out and run the ball. They have to find a way to throw that football as well.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Play action. It's Herbert. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Texans are right back in this football game.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 86 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's going on. Pierce now up the middle.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
On 3rd down, Hawkins. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a pickup of 6.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 12. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Still an opportunity to run the ball and show a little more time off the clock.
13.
Pierce takes it straight ahead.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 4 yards, the pickup, first down.
The game helping them pick up some of the slack. Because every last drive they went 3 and out.
First down, they go right back to Pierce.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now a give right side. It's Hawkins. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, it's Hawkins. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll run here with Pierce into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Once more, it's Pierce. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Pierce. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. And they will get the timeout. So 3 seconds remaining, and they can trot out the field goal unit and try to send this one to overtime. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. With 3 seconds to go, if it's good, we're off to overtime. And his kick here is good. And that will tie things at 17 all. So 4 quarters wasn't enough. And plenty of chills and thrills in this one, and more to come here as overtime will decide who moves on to the divisional round. A short kick taken at the 18 and out a little across the 25 to the 27. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And, CD, we get to see the debut of the brand-new postseason overtime rules. Now, as everybody is learning, both teams are going to be guaranteed an offensive possession. So they might get the ball first here, but a touchdown does not right away win the game.
And we saw many marker games along the way that sparked a lot of conversation. But the Buffalo-Kansas City game in the 2022 playoffs, that really brought about this rule change. What an amazing game, a true classic. Ended in overtime without Buffalo getting a shot with the football, and the people didn't like that at all. So starting this season, if you make the playoffs, you'll get a chance to answer if the other team scores first, and that way you get a chance to keep a great game as well as your hopes alive as you chase the big prize.
A 3 and out could really hurt here in this opening drive of overtime. Big 3rd down coming. Falls. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle 3rd of the field, and that brings up 4th. Here's Cameron Johnston now, on for a very important punt here in overtime. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Fielded at about the 28. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call. but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw going into the hands of Williams.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert.
Open man, Parham. He's got him. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. And the busy night for Henry continues. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Second down, they go again with Henry. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone, first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play there, second down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to small up the ball carrier.
The 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. After that screen, had some success here at the time of this open drive running the football.
Success, make them stop you, and until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there available to him.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Now envision on 3rd down, 3 yards in the wrong direction. The Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. So as they head to the sidelines, we'll head to this break on EA Sports. So now it all comes down to Dustin Hopkins. This to win it in overtime. And the kick is good. He got it. And it's official now. They're going to the playoffs.
The Chargers, they're going to continue on in these playoffs as we say so long, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Brooklyn, go see Chirac, Southside, 12, 9, 11, grrr to the reality, we still outside. Mine on the riches, heart in the trenches. You can't throw dirt on the underground, you thrive in it. Ghana boy stocks on the rise, Charlie, this flex no go red. Nobody ready, but once we started with it. Translation, Yani had to buy, Yani had This goes so hard, it was the